Hello everybody! In this tutorial I'll cover how building destruction works and what full-scale war between players and alliances looks like in Solplex game. There are two ways to destroy buildings in Solplex, using T or O units. You can see them here. So O units are the slowest unit in the game. They can be sent to a normal attack with your army. O units that survive the attack will deal damage. First, the damage is dealt to colony shields. You can see them here. There are actually two shields: Horizon Wall, which covers whole your colony, and Gravity Shield, which can cover selected buildings. Right now it covers my colony walls. So first the damage is dealt to colony shields if it has any, and after shields are broken, all units will strike buildings. Only maximum of 2 buildings can be attacked by a single wave with O units. And also, if during the attack Synthetics Hub is destroyed, then production in this colony will be slowed by 70%. So all your buildings will change their build time to minus 70%. Now T units. So T units are the fastest unit in the game, but they're also the most expensive. T units can be sent alone and only alone, and they always die fully during the attack. So first T units will attack colony shields, then after shields are broken, S units will start fighting with T units. You need around 12 S units to defend one T unit. After S units are gone, T will deal damage to defensive structures of your colony, which are colony walls, horizon wall and gravity shield. After defensive structures are no more, what's left of T units will attack your units in your colony garrison. So, when the server starts, no one has any T or O units. They are mid-game technology and only become available after a month or two from the server start. So, at the beginning of the game you can pretty much easily get away with building no units at all and having no alliance, and just having a hypernova reserve, which will cover your resources from attacking army. How safe are you in the game depends not only on the strength of your army or your alliance, but also on where you are located on the map. So if your colony is located in the center of the map, that's usually the PvP zone. So if you were spawned close to center and you want to live a peaceful life, then you might want to consider funding your second colony somewhere further away. So somewhere where no one lives. For example, here you see no colony, so it will be quite a lot of time to reach you with O units. You can even create your colony at the edge of the map, where no one would bother to travel. Now, Solplex is a multiplayer game, so coordination between players is essential to your success in the game. For example, if you are being attacked, you can easily ask your allies to provide your colony with reinforcements to defend against the attacker. Game balance is heavily tilted towards defense in many ways. Most importantly, there can be many defending armies in one colony, but only one army from one colony can attack at once. On top of that, defender has a big defense bonus from the colony walls, and defensive units cost less and it takes less time to build them in comparison to offensive units. Now let's take a look at reinforcements. So basically you can send reinforcements to any colony on the map. You can select a colony, click reinforce, and select units that you want to send to reinforcement. Also, when the units reach, you can always call them back. For example, from this colony I send reinforcements to some other colonies, and if I press this button, those units will come back. Also, colonies that received reinforcements will see them here, and at any point of time I can click this and this army will go to the original colony. The way destruction works is that when you attack other colony with O units, you take buildings one by one. At once you can take down only 2 buildings at maximum. So for example, I'm right now attacking this colony with O units and they're getting back. So when I started, population of this colony was 150 and it took me 7 waves of pretty much a lot of O units to take it down to 103. So when I get it down to 0, this colony will disappear from the map. So you can pretty much destroy colony fully and clear the tile, and basically there will be no colony. And it works with all the colonies that player has except for the last one. So if you destroy all the colonies of the player and there is one left, and you destroy all buildings in there, the colony will still stay where it stays and the tile will be occupied. Now let's take a look at attack reports when you're destroying someone with O units. So you can see there are multiple waves here at one colony, and each wave destroys some buildings. So first the attack goes and takes metal matrix from level 4 to level 0, and then rest of all attacking points go to agrogenesis, and it was only enough to take down just a single level. Now Solplex is a competitive strategy game at which you can actually lose. So make sure that you have a good alliance and that you coordinate with other players.